And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Metalopolis. And I bring you Nerchio. He's in the red trunks. And he is from Team Acer. He is playing Zerg to the south of the Metalopolis versus his opponent from Team Alternate Attacks. Someone and only Socke in the baby blue trunks. He is playing Protoss to the north.
And this is the MLG version, so you are spawning cross positions, so both players already know, or not close positions, they know where they are going to be, and that can influence their decision, their build opening. They can open, well, Nerchio can definitely open up for a hatchery first if he decides to, but most recently, a lot of Protoss players have been very, very aggressive towards that, getting an early gateway, getting a faster stalker to harass that, even cannon rushes. So I wouldn't be surprised if Nerchio opened for some spawning pool build first, and Socke, on the other hand, definitely going to be opening up some maybe 1 gate expo, possibly 3 though, if he does feel threatened by Nerchio.
We shall find out one way or the other, shan't we? Socke already scouting, and Nerchio checking the close air position. He doesn't find anything else. He hasn't sent a drone out just yet. Socke, I would imagine, is going to be able to block off any kind of expansion play. It would be surprising to see Nerchio try and pull that off against Protoss.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure he can do that really, but we'll see. He might have what it takes to do so if he feels comfortable with this play, and also he is 1 behind, so he might want to take a bit of a gamble to get that economic advantage early on.
It is a possibility. He could start with the spawning pool. That's exactly what he's going to do right here. Opens up with that immediately on 14 supply. Nothing remotely unusual about this particular build.
Yeah, he might try to get down a hatchery on 15, and depending if it's blocked or not, we'll then follow up by an overlord into gas. We'll have to see. Does Socke decide to plant a pylon down? I don't actually like planting a pylon down anymore because it kind of messes up the build a little bit, but we'll have to see if Socke does like to do that. He's just going to patrol move that base for now, seeing if Nerchio is going to go for that expansion as the drone does come down to scout.
It is on its way out, ladies and gentlemen, or is it just swinging around? Is he going to go for some kind of hidden expansion? Wow, he's actually going to expand over there. Surely Socke will have seen that going. I
mean, well, he saw the probe leave the base towards Socke's base.
He did swing around out of vision range, didn't he? That could be a very sneaky maneuver there by Nerchio.
And I think a player of Socke's caliber will probably check up there anyway once he realizes, okay, you haven't taken gas, you haven't expanded, I mean, you have to have a hatchery somewhere. He might check the gold as well, and I'm sure he will scout it eventually, but it's not going to really change Socke's build at any point either. He's getting the gas now before the Zealot, going to be very sentry heavy, so that he is safe to expand.
Yeah, it's an interesting trick here by Nerchio. He actually goes for a double extractor trick to get a queen out, and he's going to look to try and eliminate this probe right here. Doesn't want to go that way, doesn't want to, Nerchio needs to herd it. Go on, come by, get it, there you go. And herded successfully away from his hidden expansion.
This is actually interesting because he didn't even go into the base of Nerchio, didn't scout the gas. So, I mean, if he sends out a follow-up probe, which somehow manages to get around, and he's like, oh no, there's no natural there, what, all in aggression, and then all of a sudden Nerchio's lolling, you know, he's got a 3rd base up, he's transferring drones there, and could get quite a large advantage because Socke will naturally go onto the back foot.
He could, and of course he could put down another expansion and double expo in order to try and deceive Socke, who may not check that. This is a really risky map to do it on though, surely. I mean, this is so close to your natural.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see how that works out. We'll have to see. I think it should be okay though. But we'll have to see. The queen transfer is the most hilarious thing, though.
Wobble, yeah. It's like I'm getting there. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh, thank God. Yeah, the creep is like the Stanner stair lift of Zerg, as far as I'm concerned.
And Stalker in the middle of the map going to kill the Ling. I don't think it can really go any further. Because, I mean, he's expecting this Nerchio to open up with speed now because of that block of the hatchery. So he's going to just pull back, play safe, and now as we can see, it is going to be a 1 gateway into expand. This is becoming the norm in this matchup now, the pylon placement towards the back off the ramp, so we can add on the 2 gateways at the front, nice and safe if any Roach Ling does come in. And look at that nice early 3rd base.
That is sneaky. Because Socke has not scouted, by the time that he gets there, I would imagine he's not going to suspect this base at all. Admittedly, it is very, very close, but Socke has no coverage whatsoever at this point, and he hasn't got a robotics up either, so any scouting he does do is going to be either relying on probes or it's going to be relying on hallucinations, and that's exactly what's going to be happening. Hallucination coming out right there. Once again, my ability to see 1.5 seconds into the future has been proven, but it's a nice little wall off right there by Socke as well. It's going to be difficult for a full-on attack around there. He's going to have to go around the side, which in combination with force fields is going to make things difficult, but right now Socke playing very defensively, and Nerchio Nerchio is going to be able to gain an economic advantage as a direct result of that. In fact, he already has one. It's 29 probes to 37 drones, and that's only going to get more ridiculous as this goes on.
Yeah, and this is kind of the position every Protoss hates to be in now, because you have no idea what is going on. The one advantage that Socke has seen is that he saw the Zergling didn't have speed yet, which most probably means it is going to be a fast third base. So I'm going to guess that Socke realizes it has been a third base taken. He might push out shortly with a few units to pressure, to force units to be made, but Nerchio already making 20 lings in anticipation for that, so he can go ahead and deny that push out.
He can. 2 more gateways on the way up right here for Socke. Spore crawlers again, once again, could either be dealing with it. This time they're actually being built in the mineral line, so more likely to perhaps deal with aircraft as opposed to DTs, whereas the others were at the front in order to spot DTs a little bit quicker. Neither of these is a possibility at the moment. We've got no Twilight Council for Socke right now. No tech, really, of any description for him.
No, not at all. It looks like is he really going to go grab a third base? Is this probe really going to have what it takes to build a third base? Because if he is, that is so brave.
It's gutsy. There's no real doubt about that. That probe is going to survive, and Socke covering that quite nicely. There's a lot of Zerglings on the way out, though. Nerchio really wants to aggressively deny that.
Yeah, I mean, he's moving out now, just checking, making sure there is an expansion. It could be a nice counterattack, and I think Socke is going to expand from this. He's going to go pressure and expand.
not if these Zerglings have anything to say about it. They're going to make their way into the mineral line, and Socke's been completely caught out of position. There's no force fields here either. Oh, this is disastrous right here for Socke.
He didn't have any cooldown. He couldn't warp anything. He's pylon blocked, so he couldn't warp in any units. Oh, this is so painful.
Oh, that is really hard to watch right there. That is unbelievably hard to watch. One Zealot coming in is going to make absolutely no difference. This is going to be a base race scenario right here. As far as I'm concerned, Socke does not have the firepower to do that.
Oh, wow. Socke is in a horrible position now. I can't believe he was supply boxed in that awful chance. Nice force fields, though.
Too many, in my opinion.
Many units coming out, though, from the hatcheries. 10 lings and more roaches coming. He should be able to defend this and take the nice 1-1 comeback. Yeah,
with no question about that. And look at, did you see how many force fields Socke threw out there? Like he was sort of panicking a bit. I mean, that's a brilliant force field right there, but it's not going to help him all that much. Zergling's already in the sentry line, and the energy of the sentries is almost completely gone. That was a hallucinated Archon. GG, ladies and gentlemen. Aggressive and gutsy play there by Nerchio, and a big mistake there by Socke.